like that. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, all my YouTube videos. By hitting the notification bell, by subscribe button. Let's get it popping. As well as if you guys like to donate to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, show your love. The Cash App right there in the ticker, $, BJ Matthews. You can go ahead and donate to our Cash App of all the love, the support that we give you guys, all the updated news, all the great content, entertainment, the hours of work that we continue to put in this podcast, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. We want to give y'all the best. So if you guys want to go ahead and show your love to the podcast, you can do so in the ticker and the Cash App right there, $, BJ Matthews. But hit those like buttons, you know what I'm saying? Come up in here, you guys, my family, everybody come in here. New subscribers, come in here. You're all welcome. Basketball heads, you know what I'm saying? Come in here and let's get it popping, man. We got a great show for y'all tonight. Comment section, let me know that you guys are here as well. And we're going to get going and get the ball rolling, man. We are a week away from training camp, officially 7 days. Media days, I think, next Tuesday. So media day next Tuesday, and then training camp is next Wednesday. And there seems to be a lot of news coming out very quickly over the last week. Of course, the whole Robert Sarver, Phoenix Suns situation. A lot of trades have been happening. Lonzo Ball just reported he's going to have surgery today. Actually have surgery that was reported today. It's a bummer that he keeps having these, bad luck with these injuries, because I really had a lot of faith in him after he left the LA Lakers. But so wish him a speedy recovery. And yeah, just a lot of stuff, bro. But we're gonna talk a lot. We're gonna talk today about the claw, man, the the board man, the guy that's in the league right now who is coming off a torn ACL injury. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the claw, man, Kawhi Leonard. All my Clipper fans, all my Kawhi fans, all my Paul George fans, man, come up in here, man. We'll have a great show for y'all tonight, man. The return of the claw is returning this season. You know what I'm saying? Now, the whole talk about Kawhi, when is he gonna come back, has been, a topic of subject pretty much dating been since last season. Right? We know what happened. Kawhi got hurt in the 2021 playoffs by Joe Ingles against the Utah Jazz in round 2. And tore his ACL. He had to have surgery procedure. And from here on out, in a nutshell, it's really, to me personally, I feel like without Kawhi being there, it's cost them 2 championships. I think not having Kawhi there, they should have won the championship in 2021. They would have beat the Phoenix Suns, and then we will see what happens with them in Milwaukee. But me personally, I think they would have beat Milwaukee based off of what I saw just 2 seasons before that when Kawhi beat Giannis. So I thought he could beat Milwaukee again. And then you talk about last season, if they had won the championship the year before, I think they could have went back to back. That's just my opinion. So now we talk about Kawhi coming back, missing 2 playoffs. And I think that's why people get it confused. Like, he's missed all this time. Like, where's Kawhi coming back? When is Kawhi coming back? He's been out forever. Dude, he just got hurt not more than, 13 months ago. When you tear your ACL, you're going to be out for about a year. That's just usually what it is. Like, now, of course, I had suspicions that he was going to come back sooner, but it looks like the Clippers chose to shut him down for the season. They had other injuries from Paul George and stuff like that going on. And if that never happened, I think he would have probably came back, or at least tried to attempt to come back. But that's just my opinion. But this picture right here went viral just yesterday of Kawhi. Looks like he's, jogging, he's doing some light sprinting up the court. This is at the Clippers facility. They call it the Honey Training Center. I've been there many times. And it's right in LA in Playa Vista, California. If you guys ever get a chance to go to LA, y'all want to check out the, Clipper facility. It's in a place called Playa Vista. That's PLAYA VISTA. You'll be able to see the Clipper Honey Training Center. So once we first saw this picture, of course, people were wide-eyed, saying, look at Kawhi's, look at his leg, man, look at his thigh. People say, is this photoshopped, or what? What's the deal? What's going on? Is this a Photoshop picture? Yeah, man. Big thigh Kawhi, Young Africa. What's good with you, brother? Yeah, it's crazy. When I saw this picture, I was like, man, that cannot be real. Those look like his thighs are as big as my head. Now, he's been having a lot of pictures, of how he looks the last couple months. There was a picture that went viral of him walking out the weight room with a white shirt on, and he just had basically like his whole entire body was just jacked. But some people thought he was jacked, some people thought he was overweight. And basically what I'm getting at is a lot of these pictures are, showing me that Kawhi's been in the gym. He's been, working hard. He's been doing his thing. Steve Ballmer, the owner of the team, is saying he's been working hard. Lawrence Spring said he's been working hard. Tyronn Lue, head coach of the Clippers, say he's been working hard. All the teammates say he's looking like the old Kawhi. And I got to go with what they're telling me. I'm not going to go try to think too much into it. Whatever the team is telling me, whatever the coach is, the GM, the owner is telling me, if Kawhi's working his ass off, that's what I'm going to go with. That's what I'm going to go with, period. So, report was I posted just about 2-3 weeks ago that he should be back ready to go for a season opener, right? That's when Kawhi Leonard is supposed to be back and ready to go for season opener. Continue to hit that like button, y'all. Continue to hit that like button. But because of Kawhi's, nature of always taking his time, because of Kawhi's nature of him having this ACL injury after he had an injury prior to that when he was with the Spurs, and, just basically his mindset is always just to be cautious. That's what Kawhi is. That's what he is. I've learned to accept it, love him for what he is, and I don't question it. The man, when he comes back, he's going to be ready 100%. So all those ingredients, even though I saw the report saying he should be back, I'm always still thinking about, okay, well, this could possibly change, or he could feel this way one day. He could feel like I'm always keeping my open mind. You know what I'm saying? But that's what was reported. What's up, Big East Oakland? What's up? What's up with you, bro? Salute. So, I had a couple people tell me they don't feel like Kawhi's gonna be back for season opener. I personally believe he will be back, but there's people who don't believe it. There's people that still think that Kawhi's gonna, end up not playing season opener. I want him to play because he's playing against the Lakers. And I got $100 with my boy, who's a Laker fan. Each game they play, $100. So I want Kawhi playing. I want them to beat the living hell out the Lakers every single time, because I'm tired of people continuously trying to put LeBron in front of Kawhi right now. Now, if you want to talk about historic and legacy, yeah, LeBron's, of course, he's better because he's had a longer career, all that stuff. He's legacy is better. But right now, Kawhi's been better than LeBron the last 2-3 seasons outside the bubble. In the bubble, LeBron was better because he won the championship. Gotta give him credit. But after Kawhi won that championship in 2019, and I saw him in 2021 before he got hurt, he was the best player in the playoffs, and he would have been the best player from here on out. That's why I want Kawhi to come back and just destroy the league. I want him to destroy the league. What's good, Kanye Blaze? What's good with you, brother? Minutes restriction, most likely. Yeah, he's not going to play back-to-backs, Young Africa. They got 11 back-to-backs out the gate, so you already know what he's going to do. He's going to be sitting out quite a few games. I already knew you was going to say that, man. But there was a report, back to my situation with, is he going to be back? There was a report by one of the Clippers reporters by the name of Mr. Ohm Yousmick. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all jump in here. Ohm Yousmick, one of the reporters of the Clippers, had a report about Kawhi. I'm gonna play a little short video for y'all. It's about 2 minutes. I want y'all to make sure y'all can hear it. If y'all can hear it, give me a thumbs up. I'm about to play it right now, and we'll be right back in about 2 minutes. So here we go.
NBA Finals MVP who hasn't played since tearing his ACL on June 14th, 2021. So Clippers reporter Ohm Yousmick is joining us now. What can you tell us about Kawhi Leonard?
Malika, to nobody's surprise, this is being shrouded a little bit in mystery. The Clippers have not given a timetable on his return because really the matter of fact is they are going to follow Kawhi Leonard's lead with this and see how he feels with each step. We've seen snippets through social media in the Clippers of how he's looking and doing in workouts. We don't see a lot, but he looks like he's bulked up. He looks like he's in great shape. Everything I hear, he's been religious and methodical about working out. He's organized workouts with Paul George in Santa Barbara and San Diego with the team. So he is certainly invested in coming back, but we have to wait and see how he's going to feel with each step. And keep in mind, Malika, Clippers have 11 of their first 15 back-to-backs before February, which means to me, I would not be surprised if we see Kawhi Leonard take it slow in these back-to-backs and maybe miss a few.
Oh, what's that term that we've heard a whole lot? Oh, yeah, it's load management. Hey, Kendrick, are you still there? I want to ask you, because we did not see Kawhi Leonard on the list that was released today, which, before everyone panics, that means he's in the top 25. Do you think he will play enough to be in that top 25 list this year?
Absolutely. Look, he had a whole year off to recover. That's more than enough time with ACL injury. And listen, my body is nowhere close to Kawhi Leonard, and I came back in 6 months. He took the entire year off. I expect big things out of him. Forget being a top 25 player. He will be a top 10 player when it's all said and done at the end of this season. Kawhi Leonard Jordan will be on the mission. This is why I got the Clippers as my favorite, because he is a go-to guy and one of the best to do it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.
All right, y'all. So I hope y'all heard that. If y'all did hear that, give me a thumbs up. Put me what y'all think in the comments. I'm going to go in and say my thoughts on that video, specific video. Like I said, that was the reporter, Ohm Yousmick of the LA Clippers. I've actually spoken to him a few times. He's actually a cool guy. But he covers the Clippers and the Lakers. And he basically spoke about, you know, the situation, what's going on. Basically that Kawhi, basically the injury that, you know, his return is actually going to be left up to him. It's up in the air. So at this point, they're trying to let Kawhi see how his body feels for opening night. Now, that's very interesting to me because two things go into my head. Number one, who is in charge of Kawhi Leonard's return status? Who's been in charge the entire time? Because just last season, it seemed like to me that the training staff was in charge. They were saying that they were trying to take things slow, and they were in charge of, you know, when he returns and stuff like that. The organization, Steve Ballmer, Lawrence Frank, Ty Lue, all those guys, well, not Ty Lue, but Steve Ballmer, the training staff, and I believe Lawrence Frank to an extent controlled when would Kawhi come back. Because from the reports I've seen and what Kawhi said prior to last season at Media Day, and you guys can go check this out on YouTube, he said he wanted to play. He was trying to come back during the season. You heard Chris Haynes. You heard Ramona Shelburne. You kept hearing all these reporters on ESPN talking about he looked great. He looked like he was ready to play right now. He doesn't even look like he's hurt. He looks like he can go and play tomorrow. Like, you heard all these reports going into last January, 2-3 months before the playoffs start. You heard these positive reports. You heard him. He's saying that he was going to be ahead of schedule. All that good stuff we kept hearing, but he was not on the court. You know what I'm saying? So Ohm Yousmick is saying it's up to Kawhi now. So that gives me very, very confident belief that he's going to step out there and play, because make no mistake about it, this group, you could just tell they're a close-knit group. You could tell Kawhi's close to the guys. He's close to Paul George. He's close to Visca Zubac. He's close to Terrence Mann. He's close to Reggie Jackson. He's close to Luke. He's close to their entire team. Ty Lue, their head coach. He loves their head coach. He's just close with the entire team, period. You know what I'm saying? So he wants to play. Take it from somebody who's played. If you got a team that you're very close with and has a great chemistry with, you're going to want to come back and fight for your guys. That's just how it is. Salute to my man, Pagan 188. Young African said, leave to Kawhi. We'll be back 2027. You funny, brother. But I just look at that report. I kind of was just like, man, I hope he's back, because I want to see him play. I want to see him back on the court ASAP. Now, of course, I don't want him to be to a point where he detriments him, you know, and God forbid he injure himself. I don't want that. But I do. It's kind of strange because we do not know all the specifics. You heard what Ohm Yousmick said. They don't even know what's going on. The Clippers don't really know when Kawhi will be physically back. They're going to leave it up to him. But these other players like Jamal Murray, the Damian Lillards, the Zion Williamses, the those players who's coming off of injuries, they're ready to go. They're ready to go right now. There's no speculation. So the fan base and their teams can kind of, take a sigh, take a deep breath, because it's like, okay, our star back player will be back. Kawhi obviously is not rolling like that. You understand what I'm saying? So it is a little bit irritating, but I believe he will be back for opening night, and he might be back for a few preseason games. If it was me, I would play preseason if I'm Kawhi, because you just been out for so long, you need those reps. Do we have a Kawhi the top 10 player this season? Yeah, Kawhi likes it this way. So I'm gonna have a video, because the top 25 list is BS. I don't know who made that list. I don't know who created that list. I don't know who voted on that list, but that whole list is BS. And Kobe Bryant was right that ESPN is a bunch of idiots. Because who in the hell will put freaking James Harden in front of Kawhi Leonard and Anthony Davis and Paul George, bro? Who would do that? So I'm going to talk about that probably tomorrow. But today we're talking about Kawhi and, the Terminator and his, his his crazy transformation. So I'm going to let y'all in here, but we're going to cook on that top 25 list tomorrow, because that list was trash. And anybody who agrees to that list, I'm sorry, but you don't know basketball. So dropping the link for y'all right now. Y'all come in here and cook with me, because, yeah. Octavius, Texas May, said, boy, about to miss 30 games this season. Listen, I don't really care too much about the season, but I care about the playoffs, bro. As long as he's ready for the playoffs, man, that's all that matters, bro. Everything else is whatever. The reason Kawhi looks huge is like that is because he's trying to prevent future injury, but he does not. But he does need to slim down. I agree with you, ZYT. I do agree with you on that, because that's a lot of mass to carry on the court, and you still need to be agile, because basketball is a very agile sport. So you do need to be able to move around. So I think that, he's going to have to slim down. I think he will. I think he's going to try to cut off about 15 pounds. What's up, Dominique?
Yo, what's going on, BJ?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good. Yo, man, I'm just trying to figure out when we gonna get like a players voted list or ranking. Like, I'm tired of seeing like people who never touched the basketball, who never played basketball, vote on this stuff. Like I don't. It's obvious that they view basketball different than actual players. So.
Right.
I just don't. I'm not sure what their criteria is. Like, are they valuing defense? Like, I just don't know.
I don't know either, bro. I don't know either. I'm gonna pull up that list right now. You keep going though.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I can see why they got Kawhi Leonard. I think that these rankings, like especially when they get to the top 10, I think they should have an explanation behind each player, because I can understand if they rank Kawhi. What is he, outside the top 10?
They got him 12, man.
So they gotta have an explanation for it. They can't just rank the man 12 and then not have no explanation.
They do, bro. They explain it.
What's the explanation for it?
I'm sure BJ can pull it up. I'm sure you can pull it up.
I'm gonna pull up the top 25 list. Y'all go right now. Y'all can go though.
Did they mention the injury or?
Yep, they definitely mentioned injuries. They mentioned how he's gonna be when he comes back. Is he gonna play a full season, or is he gonna play back to back, stuff like that? So it ain't. I don't think it's the best 25. I think they just projecting impact, right? So the most impactful players for next season, and so they got Kawhi at number 12. I ain't mad at that.
And then the I don't know, man. Some of these rankings they confuse me. Like I don't know. Like when it comes to the Jokic and the Luka stuff, like do they factor in defense when it comes to impact, and even Curry, like or is it just offense?
I don't know what they factor in, bro. Because my thing is, if you're gonna say Kawhi injured, you're gonna rank him low because of injuries. Just leave him off the list, because there's no way you can justify, like, why would you put him that low? You got this man behind James Harden, who, was a disappointment in the playoffs last year. Like you just rank them by default. That's what it kind of feels like. But I'm going to pull this up right now so everybody can see it. 1 second.
Yeah.
Y'all hitting that like button too. So this the list right. This is the top right here. Move this comment out the way. So that's 11 through 15. Now tell me, does that look right?
Nah, Kawhi Leonard look out of place right there. It's like he's not even in the same. Those guys ain't even in the same tier as Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and bro, how in the hell is Damian Lillard over Paul George?
Come on, pull up. Come on, Damian Lillard is more of has more impact. Damian Lillard had more impact on the team than Paul George.
How?
He leads. First off, he leads a team. He's a number one option on the team. He leads a team, something that PG has proven that he cannot do.
He did do it.
Where? In Indiana?
He did it twice in his whole. He did it in Indiana. He took his team to the conference finals, and he did it with the Clippers in 2021. Took them to the conference finals. Before PG got hurt, he had the Clippers in the 4th seed, and PG's a better two-way player than Dame.
That's true. But when you talk about whole impact on the game, PG can't carry a team like Damian Lillard can. For example, if Paul George was on Portland Trail Blazers, they ain't as good. Quite simply.
Yeah, because Paul George is a completely different kind of player than Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard controls the pace. He's a point guard, whereas Paul George he doesn't necessarily control the pace. He's playing elite defense and playing pretty good offense.
But that's just it, Dominique. He can't play point guard. That's the thing. I can use PG more at different positions. Dame, if he's not scoring the ball, what does Dame can do? What can Dame do?
Control the pace. That's about it.
Dame will give you 7 assists as well. Dame will give you 7 assists as well. He ain't just a scorer. Come on, he averaged 25 and 7. Come on.
Hold on, time out. PG can give you 7 assists, bro, and he's 6'9", and he can lock you up, and he's a more efficient scorer.
Man, PG never averaged 7 assists in a season. Come on, PG's a playmaker. He can. Okay.
He can give you 7 assists. I'm telling you, he could give you 7 assists
on an
and give you
individual
10
game.
rebounds. Come on, man. Like Dame is. If we're gonna use that same excuse for Kawhi, that he's coming off injury, Dame has to prove the same thing.
Look, this is quite simply when we talk about effect, right? Outside of my opinion, Dame had one of his worst seasons of his career last season, and he had the same PER as Paul George, right? If you talk about their careers, player efficiency rating, Paul George at 19, Dame Lillard at 22. PER defines how efficient you are and the impact you have on your team, and Damian Lillard has shown that he has more impact on the team.
You can't.
Check it out. But doesn't because who's had a better career, Dame Lillard or Paul George?
I would say Dame Lillard.
Hell, yeah. How?
I would. How?
The man's went to one conference finals his whole career. He's missed. He's been knocked out. He's never made it past this. He's had a lot of flame outs in the first and second round. He's not a two-way player. All he can do, if he's not scoring the ball, he's not making no impact on the game.
No, I don't agree with that, bro.
I mean, and just the Kawhi and James Harden, that just completely takes out all credibility from the people who's voting. That just takes complete credibility out. And I really think there's a bias against the Clippers. I really believe that. ESPN to me is very biased against the Clippers.
Biased against the Clippers.
Very biased.
Hold on, BJ. I gotta disagree with that because, they are biased. But let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with baseball?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you familiar with hockey?
Yeah.
Okay. But okay, so somebody that's not familiar with a sport, right? Like they didn't grow up playing the sport, but they into the sport, they cover the sport. If you ask them who the best player is, what they're going to do? They're going to go to the stat sheet to figure that out. And I feel like that's what the guys like at ESPN do. They go straight to the stat sheet.
I
They
agree.
don't really value they value stuff like PER and stuff like what the other guy said. That's what they
Okay.
go for.
So we can talk about games then. What happened when Damian Lillard hit that shot in Paul George's face and
And I
the
think that's
series?
what it is.
Just one shot.
I think that's why people give Dame what he is because of that shot. But if you look at his entire career, bro, he has never had a better career than Paul George.
We can look at it. Hey, Damian Lillard 10 seasons in the league. Paul George 12 seasons in the league. Dame Lillard 6-time All-Star. Paul George 7-time All-Star. Dame Lillard 6-time All-NBA in 10 seasons. Paul George 6-time All-NBA in 12 seasons. Bro, we can do this. So
What about the defensive teams?
What about the defensive side?
Defensive teams, yeah.
Yeah, another thing is Dame Lillard top 75 all time. Paul George
Nah,
not
what about
75.
Bruce, I can't take Bruce. Go
Hey,
ahead, take his head off, Bruce. Go ahead, take his head
Four
off.
all defensive teams. I'm gonna say 4 all defensive teams.
Yeah, and Damian Lillard, how many?
He don't play defense. We know
All
that.
right, so shut your
We know
business
that.
up.
Exactly.
What?
Shut up.
What?
Shut up.
That makes the difference. 4 all defensive teams for a guy that you
Bro,
call a
shut
great
up.
two-way player.
Shut up.
That's average, bro. That
Shut
ain't great.
up.
Come on, bro. 4 all defensive teams.
Bro,
And you
shut
talk
up.
about him. He ain't an all defensive. Anyway, we talking about this season. This ranking is based on this season, right?
Exactly.
You brought
And
up
Dame Lillard missed
careers.
damn near the whole season.
You brought up
How,
careers.
how does he miss the whole season? And,
Hey,
and
Kawhi-
Kawhi, he's ranked number 12 on the top 10 list, but Dan can be in front of Paul George, who clearly
first off,
was playing more, was
pull
more
up,
impactful this year.
pull up that list again, bro. Pull up the 15 or the next 5 because I got issues with Paul George.
I
being in
have a
front
question for
Paul,
Africa.
Paul George
How many-
being in front of guys like Jimmy Butler and Anthony Davis and Trey Young. What?
Bro, Anthony Davis didn't do
Don't try to
shit
change
last
the subject.
season.
Go ahead, Bruce. Go ahead, Bruce.
How many times Dame Lillard went to the conference finals?
I believe one time.
How many games did he win?
Yeah.
There you go.
He got walked down.
He lost that series 4-0. Yeah.
How many times was the Blazers were leading the Golden State without KD, right?
Yep.
And you were leading by 20 points, sometimes 15, 20 points, and you can win one game?
Yep. He couldn't. No, his team wasn't good.
How many games did Paul George win against your favorite player, LeBron, in the conference finals?
Well, we're talking about Indiana, Paul George. Is that
Wait.
what we're talking about?
It's not the same guy, so it's two different Paul George.
Yeah. He's not the same guy that he is right now. Yeah, but he won 2 games. Congratulations, Paul George. You won 2 games.
He won 2 games? Only 2 games?
He won 3 games.
He won
And
3
they-
games, bro.
They met twice.
Pacers.
They met twice. Okay, they met twice 2 years in a row.
How many games did he win in the Western Conference Finals?
What against Phoenix? He won like 2 games or 1 or 2 games. What are we
Okay.
saying? We're gonna praise losing now. They both lost in the conference finals. Okay.
No,
So
Paul George has played on better teams than Damian Lillard. We can agree on that, right? Way
no,
better.
we
What?
can't agree. We can't agree on
Come
that,
on,
Africa, because
brother.
Indiana was not better than that Portland team.
No,
was
no,
not better
okay.
than that Portland team.
What about after the fact though? After the fact, so he played with Russell
If-
Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony in the OKC. Dame Lillard has never played with all NBA player like that in Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony, and now he's playing with Kawhi Leonard.
He
And he's
did
still
play with Carmelo
underachieved.
Anthony.
Sorry,
He did play with Carmelo Anthony.
I know that's what I'm saying. He played with 2 All Stars, and he couldn't win there. Then he
I'm
went to
talking
the
about. I'm
Clippers.
talking about Dame Lillard did.
So we're talking about washed up Carmelo Anthony out the league. Carmelo
Now
Anthony,
he's
right?
washed up.
Now
He
he's
was
washed up.
just a year
Yo.
after, bro.
That's
He
just
went
the
straight to
fact,
Portland.
bro. That's just the fact.
What
bro.
about
He was out the
LaMarcus
league? He
Aldridge?
was out the league for like almost a season, bro. Up to that point.
What about
But, hey,
LaMarcus Aldridge?
What about LaMarcus Aldridge, man?
Yeah, he played with LaMarcus Aldridge too.
He played with
Oh,
LaMarcus
okay.
Aldridge. Man, he had some team. And matter of fact, when he got beat by the Warriors didn't even have Kevin Durant, bro. You didn't get 1 game. You
Yep,
should have
not
got at
good
least
enough.
1 game.
Hey, first off, how is Paul George ahead of Jimmy Butler? How?
Well, that's a good.
crazy.
Paul George is better than Jimmy Butler.
Nah, man, not right now. We ain't talking about career, but not right now. He's not. better
No,
than-
even right now,
Jimmy
bro.
Butler.
The only reason that we have Jimmy Butler over Paul George because Paul George missed most of the season. But Paul George is a better player than Jimmy Butler, bro. He's a better overall player. He's a better offensive player. He's a better defensive player. He's
Better
a more
defensive
talented
player? Why you say that so confidently? Like he's a better defensive player than Jimmy Butler. Really?
Look at the defensive teams Paul George has made. But Paul George, first of all, Paul George has been an MVP candidate.
Yeah, and Jimmy Butler has taken his team to the finals.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. It's whatever you choose. I'm choosing Paul George over Jimmy Butler.
So,
But
so
I
I'll
want
put,
to stick on Kawhi Leonard, bro.
Okay.
Real quick, I'm gonna go around the panel with why is it that Kawhi has to prove himself to be a top 10 player, but guys like Kevin Durant, where he missed the whole season, he can still be a top 5 player, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's biased.
Because Kevin Durant has a media company. Kawhi doesn't. A lot of those people making the list, sometimes they work for KD. Right? And KD is more sexy than Kawhi. Kawhi is the hood player. That's what they see. Sometimes people still think that if you have dreads, you're not sexy. Right? So, to me, I think.
JM number 2 Clipper fan said they don't like Claw because he doesn't talk much. Claw 1 ring in his first year with Raptors, and he still gets no respect. And that's my thing. He don't get the respect he deserves because, again, he doesn't get controlled by the media. Even I get frustrated with him sometimes because it's like he's so meek. He doesn't say anything. So it's like you can't really read him. You don't know what he's thinking. You don't know what's going on in his head, and people do not like that.
I think it's because Kawhi went to the Mamba Academy and he picked Kobe over LeBron. So now the media don't like Kawhi.
Come on. So now it's LeBron's fault. Come on, man. Now it's LeBron's fault that Kawhi ain't top 10. Come on, man.
Ain't no way in world LeBron should be number 7 on his list, bro. And I know Young Africa, you ain't gonna like that.
I agree. He should be top 5. He should be top 5. You're right.
Like
You're right. You're right. He should be top 5. You're right.
He should. Hell no. You almost made me spill my drink.
Yeah. Hey, first off, the Claw just transitioned. Now he's known as the Thigh. Right? He ain't the Claw no more. He's the Thigh.
I have a question. Young Africa. Did LeBron play better than Butler last season?
Than Jimmy Butler? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Jimmy Butler
really?
didn't even. Yes, he did. Yep.
Wow.
Bro,
Jimmy Butler didn't even play that many games last season. How many games did Jimmy Butler play?
How many games did LeBron play? Thank you.
Jimmy Butler.
How many games did LeBron play?
Jimmy Butler.
How many
LeBron
games
James
did LeBron
played
play?
56 games. Jimmy Butler played 57 games, right? So in those games, LeBron did more and had more.
LeBron did more. How many wins in those games?
Wins is a team achievement. You're telling me who
let me
played
guess.
better.
You're gonna say Westbrook.
You're telling me who played better, and I'm telling you, LeBron James played better than Jimmy Butler.
Okay. Yeah.
How did he play better? One time out. How did he play better?
He averaged more points, rebounds, and assists than Jimmy Butler.
But Young Africa, your impact matters how you win, bro. It's not about your numbers. You can't say he played better and got a bunch of L's.
Jimmy Butler has a better team. He had the better team last season, so it's all good, right?
Wait a minute. How does he have a better team?
Bro.
How does he have a better team?
Come
He has
on,
5
man.
G League players on that roster.
Come on, man. Bam Adebayo. He had Bam Adebayo all season.
Come on, man.
Wait, Bam was hurt. Bam was hurt.
Bam was better than Anthony Davis.
Last season he was. Last season he was available. Makes him
He
better
was
than
hurt.
Anthony
What are you
Davis.
talking about?
How many
Bro,
games?
the whole
Did
Miami team was banged up, man.
Bro, you just be saying stuff. You don't even know.
Nah,
Lord,
I do know, man.
Bam
What?
missed a lot of games. He missed a shit ton of games last season.
Kyle Lowry missed games. Freaking Tyler Hero missed games. Like their core missed games, just like the Lakers, probably even more. And their team was not as talented.
Okay. So
Not as talented. I just
did LeBron play better than Embiid?
No, he didn't play better than Embiid.
That's 2. So did LeBron play better than Curry?
No, he didn't play better than
That's
Curry.
3. Did LeBron play better than Giannis?
Hell no.
No, he didn't play better than Giannis.
That's 4. Did LeBron play better than Booker?
Yes, he did.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Did LeBron play better than Jokic?
No, he didn't. Jokic won MVP, so I can't.
So how is it top 5? That's 5 players. You said he didn't play better than them.
That's 5 players, but he can still be top 5 in the league. He can still be top 5. It ain't just based on one season alone.
He could.
He
could.
was.
No, you said he could.
Is top 5. Yeah, he could. He could. Yeah, man, he is. He's clearly top 5. That's why you guys underrated.
No. He cannot be top 5 for what he has done. Come on, man.
You know what you're measuring LeBron by? You know what? You know what people measure LeBron by? By the standard that LeBron created, a high standard, a ridiculous standard for 18 seasons straight. That's what we're measuring by.
We're
if you measure him by the league,
Thank you for giving me the answer to your question. Because you said by his standards. So did he play by his standards well last year?
Yeah, I wouldn't say he played bad last season. Definitely not.
No, that's not the question I asked. I asked, did he play by his standards last year?
By LeBron's standards, when you talk about numbers, he played well. But if you talk about LeBron's standards,
you go back to numbers,
which is winning. LeBron's standard is winning, right? And to that standard, he didn't.
No,
he didn't
LeBron's standards is not winning.
Yes, it is, bro. What are we talking about?
No, LeBron standards is what winning. You guys put the LeBron fans put the standards like he's the GOAT, right? He's top 5 everything. So by his standards, did he play good last year? Did he play top 5 defense?
No, he didn't.
Okay, so I mean,
you have to play top 5 defense to be a great player. Did Curry play top 5 defense?
No, but
he played better defense than LeBron.
No, he didn't.
What?
He won a championship. Steph won a championship. That's the difference, young Africa.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Congratulations, Steph Curry. You got one.
He got 4. Same as LeBron. Shut up. Hey, I got a question. Hey, young Africa. So is LeBron top 5?
Yes. Right now, currently in the league, he's top 5. Yes. Yes.
Dude.
Yes, my brother. I know.
He's better. He's better than Giannis. He's better than KD. Is he better than? Is he better than Steph? Is he better than Jokic? Is he better than Embiid? Is he better than any of those 5?
Even Luka.
I got LeBron better than Luka. I got LeBron better than Embiid right now. I do.
Get the hell out of here.
This is how it goes. This is the list. This is the list. This is my top 5 right now. Look, it goes Giannis, Curry, Jokic, and then it's LeBron. Straight up, it's LeBron.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Besides playmaking and pace, what does LeBron do better than Embiid?
Besides playmaking, pace,
that's batting,
scoring. He's a better scorer than Embiid.
Hold on. You just said LeBron James is a better scorer than Joel Embiid?
Yes, I did.
What did LeBron do on offense as far as scoring better than Embiid?
He takes it to the rim better than Embiid. Okay, we're gonna agree on that, right? That's one.
He takes it to the rim.
We can't agree on that, young Africa. I mean, you sad, man. You sad.
Come on, bro. What? LeBron is not a better driver than Embiid?
He's not a better inside scorer than Embiid.
Embiid don't even score on the inside like that, bro. Come on, man. Man.
What?
He doesn't score on the inside.
He's not a post-up player like that. Yeah, he gets drop-offs. He picks and rolls. And
Yo. Didn't he lead the league in post-up plays this season?
Yes.
LeBron doesn't even want to play in the post. That was Miami LeBron.
Oh, you didn't see LeBron's post fadeaways all season? You didn't see them fadeaways?
No, I saw air balls. I saw missing free throws.
That must have been the other 48% of the shots that he missed, but he hit 52% of the shots. So I'm not sure what you're watching, but he hit 52% of his shots last season. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But yes, LeBron is better than Embiid right now.
No, he's not. No, he's not. That's a lie. His defense is definitely not better than Embiid's. That's not even a question.
Embiid, first of all, Embiid took his team to the second round with that trash. No offense, Bubba. That team was trash on the bench, and he led that team with all that turmoil this season. Embiid led him to the second round, bro.
The guy should have won the MVP last year.
Yeah,
trash. What do you mean? You mean the team with James Harden, Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey is trash?
Come on,
he said the bench.
What?
James Harden. Yes, James. That's not James Harden, bro. That was not James Harden. Stop that shit.
Yo, do he know that they was like the second seed before Harden even got to the team?
He carried the team by himself.
Yep. Okay. He did
James
that.
Harden did not even play the whole year in the Sixers. It was mid-season. He was like by February, right?
Yeah, right after
Yeah,
All-Star break.
came in February 10th.
Or is that against Embiid?
After you sad, bro. I can't
Like
believe
we not
I
saying.
can't believe you said LeBron's better than Embiid. You sad.
Yeah, we not
I
saying
said
that. We're not saying that LeBron is not greater than Embiid as far as career wise. It's just this year, LeBron is definitely not. Or last season, LeBron is definitely not better than Embiid. When is the last time LeBron is even beating Embiid in a game? Like we can't really use that as a team game.
Bro,
But
we keep Dominique. We keep using legacy to try to define LeBron, bro. It's not about his legacy. It's about what's going on right now. And Young Africa's trying to say his legacy is better. We know his legacy, but damn, Embiid only played for 6 seasons. You can't compare his legacy to a guy that's been playing 20 years. But right now, it's definitely Embiid.
I think the last time LeBron is even beating Embiid in a game was like Embiid's rookie year.
LeBron ducked Embiid.
What?
No, I'm literally serious. I can't even remember the last time LeBron has even beaten Embiid in a game.
Bro, I'm about to look that up. That's ridiculous. That's what I know. That's ridiculous.
LeBron ducked.
He's still gonna shoot them
That's why I
sidestep
said
threes.
yesterday I hate LeBron fans. They're so irrational. Okay. If you say that LeBron is top 10, even though I disagree, I will give it to you. But he's not top 5, man. Jimmy Butler played better than LeBron last year.
Bruce, they got Jimmy Butler at freaking 18.
And if we're being honest, Karl Anthony Towns played better than LeBron last year. Okay.
Karl Anthony Towns played better.
Yes. Okay. Don't believe me.
They got Chris Paul at 20, bro. They got Chris Paul at 21.
And Chris Paul about to be 37, bro. So he's on the down.
How old is LeBron? How old is LeBron?
And LeBron's different, bro. LeBron is different. When you talk about LeBron, he's different. He's different. He is, bro. There's no player like him in the history of the game, bro. 19th year. And we arguing if LeBron is top 5 still, 19th year, 20, going into
you arguing if it's top 5. You arguing if it's top 5. I'm not arguing it's top 5. It's not top 5. You arguing it.
I got another question for the panel. Yo, what has Luka Doncic done to get all of this respect? Like in my eyes, Kawhi Leonard is better than Luka Doncic. Like besides, okay, he went to the Western Conference Finals this year, right? Before that, what has he done? Like I don't get it.
Did you see his complexion?
Yeah,
that's what it is. I'm convinced that's what it is.
Nah, you didn't see him. You didn't see him cook BJ's boy, Kawhi and PG in the playoffs. You didn't see him the season before that cook them guys.
Hey, so what did Kawhi do on the other side? What did Kawhi do on the other side, Young Africa?
He dodged that smoke and didn't D him up. That's what he did.
He didn't D him up. Hold on. I'm tired of you capping. Hold on.
Then Luka was leading 2-0 going home. He didn't win one game at home. Remember that?
Yeah. In game 4, he scored like 19 points.
How many times Luka sent Kawhi home?
Hey, that's true. He didn't. But can we just admit that Luka was cooking Paul George and Kawhi Leonard in that series? Let's be honest.
Cooking.
He was cooking them. Cooking. Yes.
Was it well done?
It was fried, bro. It was burnt almost, bro.
Fried.
That's how bad it was cooking. It was burnt almost, bro.
All right,
Really?
Young Africa. You talk about efficiency, right? What was his efficiency?
Luka.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that, but let me look it up. His efficiency in that playoff series, maybe you
Yeah.
got it.
And the first 2, go ahead. I'm gonna say right here.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up. So he was cooking, right? So in the first playoff series, when he loses 4-2 in the first playoff series of his career, he drops 31 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists on 50% shooting, 36 from 3. So that's solid percentages. And then the next season, he takes him to 7 games, and he
didn't
drops
shoot
36
50%. He didn't shoot 50%
from the field. From the field, he did that. He did that in his first playoff series ever. He did that round 1. Yep, the Clippers. He did that 50%, and then the next season, and he takes him 6 games with a bunch of nobodies, right? Doncic, Hardaway, and a bunch of nobodies. All right, next season he comes back to the same Clippers team. He drops 36 points in a 7-game series. 36. He averages 36, 8, and 10 on 49% from the field. 40%
Wait, he never
from three.
averaged 36. You capping.
I'm telling you, bro. These
He
are the
never
stats,
averaged
bro. You
36,
mad?
bro.
35.7. You want to call it that? That's what it is, bro.
35.7, not 36.
So
Oh, you're not gonna round it off to 36.
We're not rounding
35.7.
shit up, bro.
Oh, yeah, I know.
considering that Luka played that well, is he better than LeBron?
No.
Do you think a LeBron-led Mavericks team? Do you think if LeBron was playing with the Mavericks, would they have beat the Suns?
More chance of being. So if Luka takes him 7 games, LeBron definitely.
No.
LeBron beats them. Yep.
Really?
LeBron took him 6 and he lost.
You talking about Phoenix last season? Yes, LeBron beats them, bro. Phoenix, yes.
Yeah.
So why he lose to them in 2 years? 2 years ago, it was the same team.
No Anthony Davis, man.
No, I don't want to hear that. No Tim Hardaway Jr. No Tim Hardaway Jr.
The Lakers team was better than the Mavericks. The Lakers team was better.
Jalen Brunson is better than Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway Jr. was not there, so he was injured.
Hey, this is what Luka Doncic said about Kawhi after Game 6.
I mean, he destroyed us. That's what it is. He had a hell of a game. And that's what, he does. Hell of a game.
He destroyed us. That's what he does. He had a hell of a game. So who cooked who? He didn't say he destroyed Luka. He said he destroyed our team. Don't tell me I'm no Luka Doncic, man. Luka ain't on the same level as Kawhi. When you can average 32 points like Kawhi did off of 19 shots, and Luka Doncic needs 30 shots to average 35 points, bro, it's a complete difference. While playing both sides of the ball.
Come on, bro. Luka was dropping 35 on 49% shooting against the Clippers, bro.
On 30 shots.
Bro,
on 49% shooting. It don't matter how many
shots. One guy averaging 32 points off of 19 shots off 62% shooting. 62. Come on, man. And playing defense.
What defense? You mean the defense on Luka? Luka that was dropping 36 a game? That's not defense. Hey, all I'm trying to tell you is, bro, that Kawhi and Paul George being the two best perimeter defender duo in the league was getting cooked by Luka. To show you how good, when we talk about Luka, and the brother was asking the question of how good Luka is.
That offense is always going to be deep. Offense, you're going to always get your buckets. It's not about you not getting your buckets. It's about your percentage.
Right.
It's all about your percentage. And when Kawhi was guarding Luka Doncic shot 34% from the field.
Damn, well, I guess he should have got in the whole game because this boy was going off for 30 points, over 30 points a game from both series on over 49% shooting, bro.
You know why he was going off? Because he was being guarded by Patrick Beverly, who was like freaking 7 inches smaller and like 50 pounds lighter.
Oh, so you tell me
who was getting killed on the pick and roll. That's why Luka was getting his points.
So Luka was dropping 36 on Kawhi, Paul George, and Pat Beverly. That's amazing, bro. You got to give it up. That's amazing.
Nah, it's really not. But go ahead, Bubba. What you gonna say? I'm tired of teaching you basketball, young Africa. I'm tired of teaching you basketball.
Yeah, bro. You act like Kawhi guards him for the whole entirety of the game. He doesn't.
Hey, shout out to Boogie Allen from saying Tatum, Butler, and KD was better than LeBron. Facts. And I don't even really like Tatum like that. But he was a better player last year than LeBron. Was he not, young Africa?
Tatum? No, I don't agree.
To be honest, Tatum was the same as LeBron.
I don't agree.
He was jacking up shots. He took the most shots in the entire NBA.
Don't agree.
So you don't think Tatum was better?
No.
Even though he took his team to the finals.
Yeah. You know what LeBron does with that team? He wins the finals. That's what he does.
Smoking crack.
Yep.
He gonna get the same team he lost 2-3 times.
LeBron on Boston beats Golden State Warriors. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my God.
Man, you high. You sad.
Come on, bro.
He is.
Y'all tripping, man. Y'all underrating this man. LeBron's greatness. Y'all underrating this man. This man is one of the greatest of all time. And this season alone, he's going to show you how good he truly is, man.
My God.
This season will show you. If the Lakers get their shit together and flip Westbrook, and we get some pieces back, we go into the finals, man, with a
Why does
healthy
he got?
Anthony Davis.
Wait a minute. I thought LeBron was that guy. So why does he need all these accommodations?
Right.
What accommodations? You mean a good team? Is that
He
accommodation?
doesn't. He didn't need a good team. I'm gonna tell you the difference between LeBron now and 2018 LeBron. 2018 LeBron, when he took that Cleveland team to the finals, he can't do that no more. So that's why you ask for all these accommodations.
Okay, I agree. LeBron ain't the same. Okay, 38-year-old LeBron ain't the same as a 35-year-old LeBron.
So what about Chris Paul?
What the difference between Chris Paul, right? When I say he's 37, is Chris Paul is 6'1", so he doesn't have the height of LeBron. He doesn't have the athleticism of LeBron. He doesn't have the.
But Chris Paul stay on the bench even when the Mavericks were beating him. What would LeBron do?
Sorry, say that again.
When the Mavericks were blowing them out, Chris Paul was still on the bench until the end of the game. What do LeBron do when his team is losing?
Hey, I don't know, man. You seem like you're looking for an answer.
You don't
man.
know.
Maybe you answer the question. I don't understand the question. But it's okay.
You don't understand the question.
If LeBron's
what
team is getting blown out, usually where's LeBron? On the bench or still in the game?
He's usually on the bench if it's a blowout.
Bro, shut up.
What?
When he was getting blown out last season, he was still in the game, jacking up shots.
No. See, there's a difference, bro. 15 points in today's NBA is not a blowout, right? You can come back from 15 points. That's true. With the three ball, you can come back from 15 points. 25 points is a blowout.
When the Suns were beating the Lakers, what was LeBron doing?
Hey, what was the score, man? You tell me how many games?
Wait, you just said in today's NBA, right?
Yeah. So
why was LeBron leaving the game? Why was LeBron leaving the stadium, going to the locker room?
Because LeBron, he cares so much about winning, right? He
God!
He gets angry when he loses. That's natural, bro. It happens.
Hold on, I got a question for you.
Because LeBron is so invested in winning, not stats.
No, he's not. That's what Bruce had it right. That's what he was doing when he left. See that big ass circle right there? That's what he was doing. He's leaving the game while his teammates was on the court. Young Africa, you sad, man. You sad.
Hey, man, he was mad. They were losing.
Young Africa. Young Africa.
Nigga, man.
Young Africa. So who do you rate over LeBron right now? Who's over LeBron? Right?
I told you. Giannis, Curry, Jokic over LeBron.
So Jokic over LeBron, but not Embiid.
Yep.
So what does Jokic do that Embiid doesn't do?
He makes his team better.
So what about the defense? What about the fact that he had to get set in the fourth quarter of an elimination game because he was getting targeted on defense?
Defense. When you talk about Jokic, right? His defense is within his rebounding, and so him leading the league or being in the top 3 of the league in rebounds.
Defense is rebounding now.
Defense not rebounding.
That's why it's called defensive rebounding. To end a good position on defense,
God.
you need to rebound. That's a part of defense. Hey, come on, hey BJ, is defense part of rebound? Is rebounding a part of defense? Come on, bro.
It's part of it. Yeah, it's part of it.
It's a huge part of it. To end a good position, you have to rebound the ball. That shit don't mean nothing.
But he's still, but at the end of the day, Embiid's still a better defender.
I would agree. But Jokic is a better offensive player. Way better offensive player.
No, not way better. No.
Way better when it comes to the whole all-round offense, man. Playmaking, teammates, passing to your teammates, finding the right spots, initiating the offense. Jokic does all that, man.
Who finished second? Who finished second in MVP voting? Let's do that.
No, Embiid's a better scorer. He's a better ball handler. He has a more variety of moves.
How is Embiid a better scorer when Jokic has got way better efficiency on that end of the field?
Hold on, and Jokic not
averages 58% from the field. Embiid
Jokic,
only averages 50.
Jokic is not a better rebounder than Embiid either. Jokic averaged more rebounds than Embiid this year, but for the career, Embiid is averaging more rebounds.
First off, Embiid shoots better from the three-point line, so that shows he's a better shooter. Embiid takes a lot of mid-range shots, while Jokic takes a lot of shots in the paint. That's why his field goal percentage is higher. But he's not a better shooter. He's not a better scorer than Embiid.
Jokic is the guy that you target on when he's on defense. Embiid is the guy that you avoid. He's the best defender on the team. You avoid Embiid and you pick out guys like Harden and whoever, with Steph Curry and all those guys. You pick those guys. Whereas
I
on the
agree.
Nuggets, you pick Jokic.
It's really close. It's really close, and that's why I say that Jokic is a little bit better. When you look at his team and you look at what he was able to do with his team last season, that just
What?
shows how
16?
impactful
The 6 seed, barely almost a play-in team.
Yep, 6th seed, almost 50 wins with a bunch of rookies and nobodies, bro. And what Monte Morris and Will Barton out here, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid on that team ain't making the playoffs, man. On that level,
Yeah, you
man. That's what he's
crazy.
showing in his
You
career.
out of your
That's what he's
mind.
showing in his
Joel
career.
Embiid has never missed the playoffs. You're out of your mind.
How would he not
Never
make the
missed the
playoffs
playoffs.
with Denver, young Africa?
Sorry?
Why don't you think he would make the playoffs with Denver?
Because of the playmaking. That's why I say on that team, you can't just score and make your team better. You have to be able to
Embiid
play.
averaged
He
4.
gets
How
so
many
many easy
assists
shots.
Jokic average?
So many more easy shots for his teammates. That's
How
why.
many
Jokic averaged
assists
7 and Embiid averaged 4.
Yeah, that's
So
a big
Jok-
difference, bro. That's a big difference. For a center to average 7, that's amazing.
But you gotta think though, Jokic has the ball so much in his hands that he has the opportunity to assist the ball. And B can pass the ball, but that's not his job. So basically, you're asking me who would I rather have? The center that can play both ways, which that's Embiid, or the center that is playing one way who can pass.
I think the Denver coach is better than Rivers because when he was coaching Boogie was that was the best Boogie. DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
The Denver coach is better than Doc Rivers, in my opinion.
I said that too, Bruce. I believe that too. I think Mike Malone's better than Doc Rivers. I definitely agree with that. But yeah, man. I just want to go back to this Kawhi situation before we end it. Do y'all think Kawhi will be back for opening night?
Last night I said yes, but knowing Kawhi, I will not be surprised if he does not play.
Okay. What about Bubba? What you think?
I mean, in the beginning, I said he was not going to play, but a report came out that he was going to play. But as of what I'm hearing right now, it seems like he's likely to miss the first game. The first game of the season, maybe a couple more, 5. By game 5, he should be there. I mean, by the 5th game of the season, he should be with the team.
Dominic?
I mean, to me, I don't know. I can't really answer that. Like, to me, it's more important like why he's missing. If he does miss the first part of the season, to me, it's more important why he's missing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it for precautionary reasons, or is he still I guess laboring? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's more important to me. Like, if he's still laboring, that's an issue. But if it's just for precautionary reasons and he missed the first couple games, who cares? Like, you know what I'm saying? The grand scheme of things, when we fast forward all the way to February and March, like nobody's not going to be talking about Kawhi missed the first couple games. It's going, so that's just how I look at it. So I would say, if I had to guess, I would say he plays. Since I see him like running on the court and everything, I would say he does play, but that's just a guess.
Yo, Africa, what you think?
Hey, man, Kawhi, the sidelined, I think that he is going to be playing opening night. He'll be playing, but he'll be on a minutes restriction. He ain't playing back-to-backs, and so he's going to play probably like 60 games max in the season. Which is why he will be around the 12th, 13th best player in the season. It comes down to availability. It comes down to the level that you can play in when you're playing, and all things point to Kawhi having a comeback season, and they're going to ease him back into it. It's on Kawhi's time, as the Clippers say, or as the reports say. And if that's the case, then he ain't going to be a top 10 player in the league this season, man, because he's going to miss too many games. And when he does play, team chemistry and all that is going to have to reset. That's going to do a lot of damage to the team. They're never going to be fully set. The whole same story that happened to the other seasons in the past, and they ain't going to live up to expectations, man. It is what it is.
So let me ask you a question. How can I put this? So what's the ceiling for the Clippers right now? What are the Clippers trying to do right now?
Well, they're obviously trying to win a championship in the way that they're operating, but I feel like the ceiling is like I would say conference finals. Yeah, that's the ceiling.
So you said they trying to win a championship, right?
Yep.
So I don't see Kawhi missing this much time because he understands what's at stake right now. The Clippers are going all in this year, so they're not trying to have him miss a bunch of games. And the playoffs is when you're gonna establish who's the best players in the league, which is why by the end of the season he'll be in his rightful place with the top 5 player, because in the playoffs that's where you establish your ranking.
So how many games do you think Kawhi will play this season in the regular season?
About 60, 65. But I don't think that matters when you talk about if they hold up that trophy, because I think when he's with Toronto, he only played like 60 something games. So, but everybody was calling him the best player because he won the championship. So it's more so about what you do in the playoffs.
Yep, that's true. And Kawhi is a very explosive player, very athletic player. A lot of his defense was based off of his athleticism. Even his offense and going to the rim was based off of his athleticism. So if he loses a step, he's still got fundamentals. He's got some of the best footwork in the league. He's still got the mid-range pull-up. He can do a lot of those things. But his separation, that movement, we saw what happened to James Harden when he lost a step last season. And it's very evident. That's how good the league is. You lose 5% of your athleticism, and you look like just another guy out there. And so that's a question for Kawhi Leonard. How is he going to look when he comes back? So I think the ranking of 12th in the league ain't a bad thing when you look at the projection of what he could be when it's best case scenario and the worst case scenario. You're saying best case scenario is 65 games? That ain't nothing grand. We on LeBron for playing 60 games last season, and that was on a down season. So Kawhi is going to do that in the middle of his prime? That's a question, a big question. And
how many games did LeBron play in his prime?
Come on, man.
What's the most games LeBron played in his prime?
And LeBron played 82 before.
Yeah, LeBron's played 82 before.
Yep.
Bro,
many
LeBron
times
has been missing more games the last 3 seasons than Kawhi.
That's
outside the injury. Before he got injured, Kawhi was playing more games than LeBron.
No, he wasn't. Come on, bro. Since he left, he's been load managing since he left the Spurs.
The bubble year, Kawhi played more games than LeBron. Look it up.
Since he left the Spurs, right? He played 9 games and then he left, and then he played 60, 57, 52, bro. So he ain't played more than 60 games in the season since he left the Spurs.
No, he played more. Okay, but you gotta remember the bubble year was a 72-game season. It wasn't an 82 game, so he only missed.
He still only played 57 that season.
LeBron played I think 56 that season, and Kawhi played 60. So he played more games than LeBron.
And we're talking about in the middle of his prime, man. LeBron wasn't missing games in the middle of his prime. Come on.
That's fine. But again,
the brother that's asking me, Bruce. Come on, Bruce.
Fine, but in the playoffs, that's where you'd establish your ranking, not the season. It's not about the season, it's about the playoffs, what you do in the playoffs. And in the playoffs, he's one of the greatest playoff performers of all time.
I think it's the totality, though. The total of all
time.
Playoffs and regular. No, I'm saying playoffs and regular season.
Yeah, hey, hold on, brother. You said you. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, I agree with you. I say all time. I think Kawhi is a top 10 playoff performer.
Come on, bro.
Oh, that's yeah.
Wild,
Come on, what?
That's not even close to being true, bro. He had a few nice series, but all time. Hey, let me just give you Kawhi's playoff averages. I got it right here.
No,
21 points,
averages. No,
7 rebounds, 3 assists, and you're talking about all time great. Come on.
No, I'm talking about from 2016 up until now. Look at his playoffs.
Oh,
look at his playoffs from 2016 to now.
So we're talking about a 3-year sample size where he didn't even play the
No, we're
last 2
talking
seasons.
about
So
a
we're talking about
6-year
3
sample.
seasons.
We're talking about a 5-year sample size. When Tim Duncan left the team, when it was his team, he literally took that Spurs team to the conference finals against the Warriors. And had he not gotten hurt, I believe he could have beat the Warriors. And thank God he got hurt, because if he would have beat the Warriors, you LeBron fans would have nothing to say about who was better. Because Kawhi would have done something LeBron never did, and that's
About
beat
who
that
is
prime
better?
Golden State team.
Hold up, bro. You saying that if Kawhi beats that team, he's better than
Bro,
LeBron James?
he lost. LeBron lost twice to that team. One time he got swept. The other one he got beat 4-1.
What do you mean? You mean all time or that season? I'm not sure what you mean.
No,
You
he
talking
would have
about all
been
time?
ranked higher all time just off of that. You can't give me a dude who can't beat the Warriors, who lost to them 3 times in the finals, and this guy beats them the first time he plays them, bro. If he doesn't get hurt in 17, bro, I think the Spurs would have took the Warriors out. I think they would have took the Warriors out.
Yeah, that's a big if. That's a big if, but okay.
Hey, BJ, I can't put Kawhi in the top 10 all-time playoff performers, but I will say this. He has the potential to be there because his career is not over yet. He's still building his legacy. I think if he goes on one more great playoff run, you got to put him there. You got to put him there. And I think he will. I think they're going to be in the finals this year, but unfortunately, they're not going to win because the Sixers are going to win. So.
Oh my gosh. You still like on the 6. Okay, I like the confidence.
Wait. Are you the same guy that was Embiid?
Yeah, that's him, Bruce.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Yeah, Philly in the house.
I thought you recognized his voice.
I didn't recognize. Oh my God. We had the Embiid obsessed and the LeBron obsessed. Oh.
Hey, so we're talking about the same Kawhi, top 10 performer all time. Playoff performance. Same Kawhi that choked the 3-1 lead. That guy.
No, the same Kawhi that beat up LeBron and made him look silly to the point where LeBron was looking at him at the bench and said, "Fuck." That's that LeBron. Who's a baby.
I know Kawhi. If he had Steph Curry on him, he would not pass the ball.
Talking about that team that choked to Denver. You talking about that Kawhi? Come on, bro.
Hey, nothing was worse than what LeBron did in 11, man. Nothing was worse ever. That was the worst choke job ever.
Yeah. Well, what about Curry up 3-1? That was a pretty big choke job too.
Nope.
That was
at least LeBron. First of all, LeBron had a super team.
Yeah,
and you lost
Curry
to one
was on a
guy.
stack team too.
You lost to one.
Curry was on a 73 win
Curry
team.
Curry was injured. No Andrew Bogut. Wait. No Andrew Bogut. Iguodala was injured, right?
Andrew Bogut. That's the reason why they lost. Bogut comes back and he changes everything, huh?
You did not go to the cup with Andrew Bogut.
We were dunking on Andrew Bogut's head. What are you talking about, bro? Andrew Bogut ain't stopping LeBron. What?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm going soft on you because I want you to go back on the channel, but because you're trying to be funny, okay. Now I'm gonna destroy LeBron on the channel. Okay. So
go ahead.
Okay.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for you to give me that smoke, bro. I've been waiting because you don't need to be polite. You don't need to be kind. You know what I mean? LeBron's greatness, it stands on its own, man. I don't even need to defend it.
It stands on the shoulders of.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
do. It stands on the shoulders of other people.
That's why you trying so hard. Yes, you do.
It stands on the shoulders of Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen.
Okay. Just like Michael Jordan Michael Jordan stand on the shoulders of Steve Kerr, John Paxson, Scottie Pippen.
Steve Kerr.
Yep. Steve Kerr hit that clutch shot.
Steve Kerr carry a team. Steve Kerr carry a team.
Oh, did Ray Allen carry a team? I don't think.
Yeah, he had
oh my God! See, I got you. You don't know basketball. You don't know basketball.
In Miami,
you don't know basketball. You don't know basketball. You don't know basketball. You said if Ray Allen carry a team, okay, that's it. You know,
he carried two teams.
Was he carrying Miami? Was my point, bro. But,
No.
But was Steve Kerr carrying the Bulls?
No, he wasn't.
Okay,
he was carrying them in 3-point shooting. He was only the best 3-point shooter.
Oh my God! You burn yourself tonight.
He only has the best 3-point percentage of all time. That's all.
Because he was not shooting a lot. What are you talking about?
Jordan. Hey, so he wasn't a good shooter? Is that what you're telling me? What was?
Oh my God!
A lot of threes.
He was a great shooter for the minimum shots that he got, the low amount of shots. But he was a great shooter for his time. That's
so
just a fact.
What?
That's just a fact. He was the best shooter in his era, man. He averaged 46% or 45.some% from three for his career, bro.
God. He was not the best shooter in the era.
Oh,
He
who
was
was
the
a better
most
shooter than Steve Kerr?
efficient. He was the most efficient shooter,
right?
but he was not the best shooter. Come on, man. Stop it.
You putting him over Reggie? Come on, bro.
Yeah, Africa, you said you drowning tonight, bro.
Hey, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Hey, all round, he's not a better shooter
carried the
than
Milwaukee
Reggie
Bucks
Miller.
and the
All
Seattle
round.
Supersonics. What are you talking about?
But he's better. He's better. He's a better 3-point shooter than Reggie, but he's not a better all-round shooter than Reggie. Yeah,
What?
Let me give you that. Yes. Well, what are you mad? You heard me, bro. You heard me. Why you mad at the facts, man? This man.
Even Steve Kerr would laugh at you, man. Even Steve Kerr would laugh at you.
I said a 3-point shooting, but hey, this is my point, right? This is my point. All great players needed great teammates to win. So you mentioning LeBron's teammates like they carried is not true. Without LeBron, those guys were nothing, doing nothing.
In 2011, who was the best player? Dwayne Wade or LeBron?
At the time, I would say LeBron, but Dwayne Wade, it was Dwayne Wade's team
Oh,
still.
my
And then they
God.
changed next season when they made LeBron James the major ball handler, and he became more ball dominant, and they start winning. That's the thing that's changed, man. So they realized after that 2011 that they can't do the 50-50 split.
Yeah, but they cannot rely on LeBron because he's going to disappear.
Everybody needs help. LeBron just needs more help.
Nah, man. Hey, Jordan actually had the most stacked team of his era. So if we're gonna talk about that, LeBron has had in his finals appearances. These are the facts here, not my opinions, not how y'all feel. These are the facts. LeBron was favored in 3 of the 10 finals to win the finals. Only 3 out of the 10. Jordan was favored in all 6. His team was clearly better than his opposition in all 6 finals.
We went through this. Young guy, we went through this. We said why Jordan was favored. Because it was Jordan. Jordan made those teams favored. That's how.
That's why his team almost.
That's why there's no debate. That's why there's no debate. Because he was able to elevate his teams to be favored.
It's no debate because brothers can't be objective with the facts. Sadly,
Chris Bosh was the best player in Toronto. You went to Miami. Dwayne Wade was the best player in Miami, and you had great shooters, Mike Miller, right? Shane Battier, great defender and great shooter, right?
Yeah, okay. Yes.
So who in the Bulls was carrying a team? Scottie Pippen never led a team.
What? Do you realize that he almost won MVP the season that Jordan left and retired? You realize that, right? Second in MVP, he almost took that same team. They won 50-something games, and he almost took them to the conference finals.
And Phil Jackson's.
Do you know what happens when LeBron leaves a team? They're a lottery team.
Yeah, because everybody live with him. Everybody live with him.
No,
everybody live with him. That's true. That's true. No, when he left Cleveland, Jamison left. Everybody left. Stop, man. No, you're not gonna catch me on this. No. Everybody leaves when LeBron leaves.
Lottery team, bro.
Yeah, because LeBron leaves with all the players. He makes the team change their players, and then when he leaves with all the players.
He leaves with all the players.
Yes.
Oh shit, man. Hey, this is why I don't like these debates because we can't keep it factual. I can understand.
I'm keeping it factual.
Analysis.
You said Ray Allen never led a team. You said Ray Allen never led a team.
See, you put words in my mouth. I said that he didn't lead.
That's what you said,
bro. That's what you said.
That's what you said
the whole time. That's what you said.
What I meant to say was, did he lead Miami?
Oh, what you meant?
The answer to that is no. But what I'm trying to say is, I can understand the heat that LeBron gets. Right? He said he's the GOAT. He said all of this, so he brought that heat upon himself. But when we talk about Michael Jordan's teams, for example, we gotta acknowledge that those teams were way better than any other team in that era. We gotta acknowledge that. Come on, just like we acknowledge the KD Warriors.
They were all way better because they're of one player.
Let's be honest.
Because of one player. Let's be honest. Because of one player. Let's be honest.
Because of Michael Jordan, huh? That's all. Not because of Scottie Pippen. Not because of Dennis Rodman. Not because of Tony Kukoc. Not because of Horace Grant. None of those guys, right?
Horace Grant led a team.
Horace Grant was still an all-star player for his time, bro.
Oh, Horace Grant. Okay.
So let's do this. If you talk about Jordan's teammates, can we talk about what these other teams that he played up against had, like the Lakers in 91?
Let's talk about it, please.
Let's talk about the Lakers who just the year before went to the finals with Magic Johnson, Can you talk about that team that they had?
Hey,
can we talk about
who was injured?
Suns?
Who was injured in that series? Can I ask you who was injured on that Lakers team in that series?
I know he was. I know what you're gonna say. I'm just saying the whole team.
Who was injured? Oh, hey, why can't you answer my question though, my brother? Who was injured?
I got
James
you.
Worthy?
The teams that Jordan played up against were as talented as what Jordan had on his team. He had to build that team. They built that team.
No, first off, they didn't have James Worthy, right? They didn't have James Worthy. James Worthy was injured for multiple games that season. Multiple games
just like Miami in the bubble. Just like Miami in the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you bring up. We're on Jordan. We're on Jordan. We can get to LeBron because we always talk about LeBron, right? So James Worthy missed games that series. Byron Scott missed games that series. Michael Thompson didn't even play that series.
Okay.
Yeah, first overall pick, Michael Thompson didn't even play that series. So you're talking about Magic Johnson with Vlade Divac and Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Young ass Vlade Divac is going to take down Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. So he always had the better team. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, he did not have the
better team. Keep going.
No,
So who
you
was
can't
the next one?
The Phoenix Suns, look at the records, man. That's all you got to do is look at the records. Who had the better season records, you can see who was the better team that season.
So Portland Trail Blazers, who were they better than? Were they comparable in talent?
Hold on. Well, how many games did Portland win? I think they won like 58 games that year. Let me check.
Clyde Drexler was a beast. You didn't see Clyde Drexler play.
Him and Jordan were the two best two guards in the league at that time.
You're serious, man. You don't know
Clyde Drexler's nice. Clyde Drexler and who though is the question? And who?
Terry Porter. Terry Porter.
Terry Porter. Okay. Terry Porter, a guy who averaged 12 points a game in his career. Okay. Terry Porter. That's the number 2. Okay.
Oh my God. When you say in a career, they could be scoring a lot of points at the beginning. At the end, they become a role player and they score less points. You cannot say the whole career. LeBron is not gonna average the most points ever. He's gonna that at the beginning of his career. He's gonna average less. That's the way careers points are calculated.
LeBron is different, bro. LeBron actually averaged a lot.
Oh my God, LeBron is different.
But
he's gonna average 45 points this year.
I'm just telling you that a guy as a second option on your team in a championship team was a guy who averaged 12 points a game for his career. That's just a fact.
How many points did Scottie Pippen average?
How many points did Dennis Rodman average?
He averaged 16 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, bro. That's
his second leading scorer. That's his second leading scorer.
Yeah, who's a great all-round player, one of the best perimeter
How many
defenders of
points
all
did
time.
Dwayne Wade average? How many points did Dwayne Wade average? How many points did AD average?
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Dwayne Wade? How many points did Kyrie average?
No. CC, you want to switch it up.
How many points did Kyrie average? How many points did Kyrie average?
This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. You don't want to listen. I understand all that, right? Y'all don't want to listen, though, for whatever reason.
Okay.
When it comes to the competition of Michael Jordan in his era, and you talk about LeBron James in his era, LeBron James came across better competition.
Goran Dragic.
More Hall of Famers in the finals.
Yes.
More Hall of Famers in the finals. And came across better teams as opposition in the finals. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. I don't know why y'all mad at that. That's just a fact.
Duncan Robinson.
Who's all these teams that LeBron had to face?
Okay, we could talk about he met Tim Duncan 3 times. Okay, 3 times. And he met the Warriors 4 times. So out of his 10 finals, he met
Tim Duncan was 25 every time. Tim Duncan was 25 every time.
Tim Duncan was in his at the age of his prime, bro. He was at the tail end of his career.
Tim Duncan wasn't still one of the best power forwards in the game at that time.
No,
when he played.
Come on,
bro.
No. The Spurs.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take away from Tim Duncan.
The Spurs went from 07 to 2013 without making the finals. They didn't make the finals, so they got Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi became the best player on that team after 14. Tim Duncan was no longer Tim Duncan no more, bro.
That's why they were shooting all those threes, because Duncan was not the same Duncan.
That's not correct, because in the finals.
That's not correct. They were shooting all those threes. That's not correct.
No, they did. They did shoot all those threes. But Tim Duncan was still the leader of that team. He still led the team.
Oh, the leader means that he's the best player. Okay.
Rebounds, blocks. Well, what are we talking about?
Okay. So
bro, why don't you talk about the teammates LeBron had?
That's true too. But when you talk about the team as LeBron had, would you realize if we go through the teams that the other team more often than not had the same amount of Hall of Famers that he did? That's the crazy
So why
thing.
couldn't he win? If they had
The same or more, they had the more. So in 07, you can't expect LeBron to beat Duncan, Ginobili, and Parker with Drew Gooden and Ilgauskas, right? We can't expect that, right? You would agree with that?
That's
What
the
about
only
2011?
time. That's the only time when you can really say.
Then you go to the
that
KD
cards
Warriors
are
overmatched.
No, hold on.
No,
That's the only
wait.
time you can really say that the cards are stacked against them. Maybe 2000.
What about the KD OKC?
That's it.
The KD Warriors as well overmatched.
No.
Wait,
Let's talk about the
skipping
KD
Mavericks? Why are you
OKC.
skipping Oklahoma?
Yeah.
What about KD OKC?
OKC. LeBron had Wade, Bosh, and LeBron. That's 3 Hall of Famers. They got Durant, Westbrook, Harden. That's 3 Hall of Famers.
Those kids, really?
Huh? What?
Those
They made the
kids.
finals, bro.
Yeah.
They
Nobody
made the
thought
finals.
James Harden
Now
was
they
gonna be
kids.
Hall of Famer when he
Now
was
they
You can't
playing.
say that when they were babies, man.
Those
they weren't
kids,
even,
come on, bro.
They weren't even, they weren't even stars yet, man. What do you?
They weren't
So
stars yet.
Westbrook was good, right? Westbrook was good that year, right?
He was great. Yes, he was.
Oh, okay. So he's not great anymore.
Yeah, nah, not like he was in 2013, bro.
Okay.
What do you mean 2012? Come on. That was 10 years ago.
I got Young Africa's MO. So he only says a team is good if they win. Even if a team on paper is supposed to be good and they lose, like LeBron's team has right now, he'll say that they're trash. But if they win, it's only when he say, "Okay, yeah, they're good." You can't switch up because your team was trash and they didn't perform how they were supposed to perform.
How old was Jason Kidd when they beat the LeBron?
38. It's old as hell.
Oh, okay.
Floor
I mean,
general.
how tall was JJ Barea?
I hear you, BJ.
How tall was JJ Barea? And LeBron could not post
5'9". A midget.
It's funny. I was supporting LeBron when he was playing Miami against Dallas. I was devastated, right? Because I was a big Dwayne Wade fan. And Dwayne Wade was carrying the team. LeBron was so scared giving him the ball every time. He didn't want the ball.
LeBron let Dwayne Wade down, Bruce.
Man, Dwayne Wade was balling. LeBron was like scared, man. Scared.
I agree. LeBron did let down Dwayne Wade, but then Dwayne Wade let down LeBron later in those seasons when he got injured and wasn't fully healthy and couldn't.
So Dwayne Wade decided, okay, let me get injured, right?
I'm just saying, bro.
Exactly.
Hey, people let down each other, bro. That's what happens in relationship. People let down people is what I'm trying to say. But hey, I hear you, BJ. When you talk about Lakers, right, and how they didn't perform, I didn't even rate them as doing a lot last season, even with Westbrook before they played. I didn't see them doing a lot. I didn't see them doing anything major in the West, and I still don't see them doing anything major in the West right now, even with a healthy Davis. They might go to the second round, conference finals at best. I don't see them winning the title because they're not a well-balanced team, because it takes a team to win in the NBA, man. We all understand that.
No, you guys going to say he gets LeBron. That's why you're going to
say you something about great players, though. If they're great enough, their greatness can offset how good a team. If LeBron was 5 years ago, he could take that Lakers team to the conference finals.
So what do we? So LeBron hasn't proven that to you in his career that he can elevate average players around him.
He has.
He's shown that, right?
Yeah. He can't do it. That's why I say their Lakers aren't going nowhere.
Okay. I agree, man. I agree that he can't do that no more. There's not many players in NBA history that could do that in the way that LeBron could do it. Taking guys like Sasha Pavlovich, Drew Gooden, Ilgauskas to the finals. Taking dudes like Dellavedova and George Hill deep into the finals. No.
And George Hill is a seasoned player.
And pass the ball to George Hill. Pass the ball to George Hill when you have Stephen Curry with me.
All I know is this is what the picture was when Kawhi was a baby. That's all I know.
You lost credibility when you said LeBron played better than Embiid last season. When you said Ray Allen never carried a team. That's true.
Yeah, that's where he lost.
I didn't say LeBron played better than Embiid last season. I said he's a better player than Embiid right now. That's what I said.
He's not a better player, right now. And he didn't play better. It's both. The Embiid is 27 years old. He's about to start his prime. LeBron's 37. He's not a better player, and he didn't play better.
When Kawhi comes back, he's gonna play better than LeBron.
Yeah, y'all gonna see, man. If Anthony Davis plays like the All NBA player that he should be.
Oh, look,
Is he
Anthony
gonna,
Davis
is
has
he
to
gonna
play better for
Is
LeBron.
Is he gonna
Huh?
play better? All this if.
Man,
Is he gonna
he's
play
terry
better?
cloth.
Oh my
That means
God.
he's very soft.
Hey, I expect him to play much better. I expect him to be a defensive player of the year candidate this year, Anthony Davis. I expect him to lead the defense, and I expect him to play very well on offense, much better. I expect him to have a 3-point shot this season. I expect him to hit his
Oh
mid-range
my
jumpers.
God.
I expect him to play like the bubble Davis that we saw. And if he does that, LeBron's going to look much better. Just by
I've
that
never seen a
alone,
great
the
player.
aesthetics,
In
the
order for him
aesthetics
to
on
be
LeBron
great,
is going to be
he
different.
needs to have everything set up, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I
What do you
want to
mean?
have $1
Just
million.
like
Tell
Curry.
me I'm gonna get it.
Every team, every player, every great player.
Wait,
needs a
I don't hear Curry
perfect timing.
fans say that about Curry.
Yes,
I don't hear.
yes, you have. What?
No,
What did
no.
Curry needs a healthy Clay. He needs a healthy Wiggins. He needs Draymond. What? Come on, man. You saw what happened when there was no Klay
How many
Thompson.
dribble do you see Clay do a game? Let me. I'll
Hey,
stay.
you
Go ahead.
seen what happened when Klay Thompson was out?
How many
They were a
dribbles?
lottery team.
How many
Lottery team.
dribbles? How many dribbles
Not a
Clay
lot
does
of
then?
dribbles, man. Not a lot of
How
dribbles.
many? What's the carry average of Draymond? Is it like 10 points?
Nah,
Not even.
he's averaging a triple single.
Triple single. Exactly.
Okay, so
Yep. What?
on, man.
So you're trying to insult Draymond's value on that team? What
where
has
was
Curry done
Wiggins?
without Draymond?
Where was
What?
Wiggins before Curry?
Come on, bro. That's an organization. I
Wait,
agree. The
LeBron.
organization made him
Wait,
better.
wait. LeBron had
What?
Wiggins and traded him, but
Rookie
Curry.
Wiggins. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But Curry made Wiggins who he is right now,
Yeah.
an NBA champion.
Curry
Sad,
made
bro.
Wiggins. Come on.
Yeah, he's
bro.
a champion.
Okay,
Curry made Wiggins now. Hey, without Wiggins, Curry doesn't win that championship, though. We agree, right?
so without Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Anthony
Yeah.
Davis.
That's my whole point. The best players need a good team around them to win. That's my whole point.
No,
And Wiggins is an example of a player that went into a system, into a winning environment, and he just looks better. Why? Because he was doing the same shit. His defense increased a little, but he was doing the same things in Minnesota. They were losing. He comes to a team that's winning, and now everyone's talking about, oh, Wiggins is such a great player. Yeah, man, that's a lot of aesthetics and media narratives. But the environment around you and how it looks when you win versus how when you lose is wholly different. That's why I'm saying.
So
when it comes
what's
to
the
LeBron,
environment about around LeBron now?
it's not a good environment, bro. They
Oh,
need to get a
okay.
new
Thank
coach. New
Isn't
Thank
that
you.
his fault? Isn't that
New
his
coach.
fault though? Because if it was a good environment, would he? And people help me out on the panel. Y'all help me out. If they were winning, what did people say about it's LeBron's leadership, right?
Yeah.
LeBron's leadership. But when they're losing, oh, he ain't got nothing to do with it. So because it's a bad environment, isn't that on him? Isn't that somewhat on LeBron?
Partly, yeah. Well, what do the brothers think? I already know, but go ahead.
You know what I think.
Yeah.
You
And one
think I
thing,
hate LeBron? I do not hate LeBron. I hate LeBron fans. Okay, that's what I said. I hate LeBron fans because you guys are delusional. LeBron is still a great player, but he's not top 5. I'm sorry. Embiid to play way better. How come he's top 5? Come on, man. Jimmy Butler played better than LeBron last year, man. Jimmy Butler playing on one leg, went to the Celtics, and was giving them the business. Come on, man.
I'm gonna talk about Jimmy Butler on Saturday, so I want y'all to pull up for that one because that's gonna be a good one. I don't think he gets enough his respect.
I mean, if
I
you look at,
hear you, BJ, about LeBron, right? And how much blame does he deserve on when it comes to the environment of the Lakers right now? And I would say that he deserves blame. Also, he deserves blame, just like Anthony Davis deserves blame, just like Westbrook deserves blame, just like the GM Rob Pelinka deserves blame. When it comes to that organization, I'm confused as to whether they win now or they're trying to rebuild for the future. What are you trying to do? Because if you're trying to win now, you need to get off those picks, trade Westbrook, send those picks, and we need to get Miles Turner and Buddy Hield up in here. We need to do that ASAP.
Oh my God!
And if we do that,
I remember last year you wanted what's his name again? That guy who won a championship with Kobe. I thought he was the savior. Oh my God, I forgot his name.
Trevor Ariza.
Yeah. What
Come
happened?
on, bro.
Oh yeah, they said he was.
When was Trevor Ariza the savior, bro? When, man? Come on.
Everybody was a savior for the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn was a savior. Trevor Ariza. Remember all those signings they had, and everybody was talking about the Lakers. It's like a super team. It's over. Like,
Yeah.
remember that shit? Like, and I was just like, bro, these guys they sign are just trying to fill up cap space, bro. These are like 1-2 year rentals. They're not gonna move the needle.
I see you, BJ, as a Clipper fan. I know you're salty at the history of the Lakers and what they've done as a franchise and all the success that they've had, and LeBron James having more championships than the whole history of the Clippers franchise. I know that shit got you mad.
But you know my favorite players of all time?
Chris Paul? I don't know.
Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
So I don't hate the Laker organization. I'm not one of them. I don't hate the Laker organization, bro. I supported them because I was a fan of Kobe, but I'm the Clippers have been my team because I like the organization where they're headed. I like how
you like them since Corey Maggette, huh?
Corey Maggette, Darius Miles, Lamar Odom, all them, yeah.
Young Africa, did you see those players play?
I just named them, didn't I? Corey Maggette. I know about Corey Maggette.
Did you see them play?
Does a casual fan know who Corey Maggette is? I don't think so.
That's not what I asked. I asked you, did you see Corey Maggette play?
I did.
Okay.
Yes. Corey Maggette was a great scorer. Got to the line a lot. Very efficient.
Yeah, that's YouTube video. The way you're talking, that's YouTube video.
What? He was a great scorer and got to the line a lot, bro. That's Corey
yeah,
Maggette.
I could say that about Bob Cousy. Bill Russell was a great scorer. Went to the line.
Come on, bro. I watched Corey Maggette play, man.
Okay.
He was a solid player.
I mean, your Lakers have one Toscano in this and Lonnie Walker. Yeah, okay.
Why you? Hey, I already said that we're not looking good. I don't pick us to make the conference finals. I don't pick us to win the championship this season. But if we do make a deep run, it's because of the greatness of LeBron James. If we do, I said if we do, it's because
are you going to do it? Are you a lot of ifs? Are y'all going to do it?
Right.
Hey man, we got the same amount of ifs as the Clippers, bro. So I don't know why you sitting there so confident. You shouldn't be so confident.
They beat the hold on. The Clippers swept the Lakers last year without their two best players.
Yeah, and I remember Reggie Jackson cooking LeBron.
LeBron was playing in Westbrook, and Reggie Jackson was the best player on the floor. I was shocked. I was like, "Dang, what happened?"
Best player on the floor. Come on, man.
Yes, Reggie Jackson was the best player on the floor.
Reggie Jackson cooking Westbrook, but not LeBron. Let's not go to extreme.
Well, he shot three. He shot three threes in his face.
That three hit that three, and he started crip walking down the court.
Right.
Come on, man.
I see how much people want to see LeBron's downfall because y'all be holding.
No, I don't want to see LeBron downfall. I want LeBron fans to shut up. That's what I want.
Right, and LeBron fans try to make excuses that, look at his roster. How do you expect them to win with this team? But wait a minute. Before the season started, LeBron came out and said, keep talking about my squad, this person, and keep that same energy. Yeah, and if we're keeping that same energy, why are you asking us, how do we expect them to win with that team?
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm keeping the same energy. That's what he said.
Exactly. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, LeBron James, he did say that.
Okay.
I mean, you guys signed everybody last year. DJ Augustine. You guys had DeAndre Jordan.
Wayne Ellington.
You might as well put me on a 10-day contract.
Yeah.
Bro,
so
you
BJ.
good.
So I could have played better than DJ Augustine. That dude didn't even get no. He didn't even get no touches. I would have been shooting that motherfucker.
Yeah.
No doubt. So BJ, you got Kawhi Leonard over LeBron this season?
Yes.
Projected better player than LeBron this season. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I've had him over LeBron since 2019.
Wow.
He's a better player, bro. He's a better defender. more efficient scorer, better skilled, mentally tougher.
Mentally tougher.
Mentally tougher.
Ooh.
Yes, he is. Mentally tougher. I got
The
him
guy,
over LeBron, bro.
the guy saw someone kill his father in front of him. You don't think he's mentally tough?
It's not about that. In terms of life stories, we can talk about LeBron's life story too. A lot of African American brothers that make the league are mentally tough. To make it to the league, you have to be mentally tough, just on one
So
level.
somebody
Right?
killed LeBron's
So
father in front of him.
come on, man. See, we're
Oh,
gonna measure.
I'm
We're
just
gonna measure
asking.
trauma and pain now. LeBron grew up without a father, so I don't know what happened to his father, but he grew up in a single parent household, man. Mentally
So
tough, right? To make that right, sleeping on couches.
I'll give you that.
so
Yeah,
how is that an
yeah,
issue if you didn't know anything about his father?
yeah.
It's not an
I
issue now.
agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
You agree with that, BJ? Right?
I
That's
agree with
mentally
that.
tough childhood.
I respect LeBron's I respect it.
Yeah.
I do respect it.
See, Bruce just out here hating on brother's life experiences.
Oh,
Out
I'm
here, bro.
sorry. His father
Come on.
is Delonte. I'm sorry.
Oh, look at the disrespect. Look at the disrespect. You crazy for that one, bro. You crazy for that one. Dang.
All right, fellas, I'm about to head out. I'm gonna listen from the background.
All right, man.
All right.
Oh, Big Tone, what's up? What up, Unc?
What's up, nephews?
Oh,
What's
matter of
going
fact,
on
I'm
with
calling
y'all?
Mr. Big Tone.
What's happening?
Man, you know how it is, man. Just talking, shooting the breeze. What's up with you, man?
Well, I just finished my stream on the what's called selling the team and everything, and them
Yeah,
ranking.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and them ranking Jimmy 17th, which is not surprising.
Man, we was
But
talking about that. That's some BS, man.
but it
They
is
got
what it is. I mean, it don't surprise. They being grateful. I'm shocked they put him at 17. Motherfucker, I thought they were gonna have him at the way they talk about Jimmy. I thought they were gonna have him at 100 or something. So that was shocking, even to get 17.
Hey, Big Tone, you got Jimmy Butler better than Paul George right now?
I mean, right now, he's been better than Paul George.
Oh, okay, she.
I mean, it's a wash. Whatever. I got PG better than.
No, I go by right now, man. I don't even go all that old in the past stuff. As of right now, yeah, he is better than Paul George.
Is Jimmy Butler better than LeBron?
Yep.
I put him over LeBron too.
Yeah, we talking right now. Now, don't go into all this old career and all that bullshit. We talking about this year. I don't go in all that career stuff. They're still playing. We talking about this year.
How is Jimmy Butler better than LeBron when just last season LeBron averaged more points, rebounds, than Jimmy Butler? That's just the facts. But I need you to explain to me.
Now let's break it. I'll give it to you because the average. Now, if you want to go back and really break down, which I know you're not gonna do, you're a LeBron fan. You ain't gonna pull up facts on LeBron like that because they're gonna be against him. If you go back and look at at every game that they lost, what they lost, 50-something games. Did they lose
49?
Okay,
49.
They lost 49 games. Go back to them 49 games that they lost and look at garbage time, which is, let's say, the last 3 minutes, meaning when they was down by 20, 15, 20, 25, and the game was locked. The opponent ain't even played defense on him, but he's still in there shooting and stat padding. So now add them last 3 minute points up. And I guarantee you, them last 3 minute points that LeBron got is around 9 to 13 points on the average. Garbage time.
Oh, come on, bro. Hey, you telling me that LeBron was dropping double-digit points in 3 minutes at the end of the game? Come on, bro.
Hold on. You trying to say when teams was up by 25 and they took their players out and they wasn't even really playing defense on LeBron, was just letting him shoot?
That might be one or two games, but the
man,
whole
are
season.
you out your damn mind?
Come on,
man. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Well, anyway, okay. let's play your game because I'm not in the mood. Fuck with you cultist LeBron fans. Anyway, he averaged 30 points. Empty stats.
Yep.
He averaged 30 points, right? Did they even make the fucking play in with them 30 points?
No.
Exactly. Empty fucking stats. Don't mean nothing. Now, what did Jimmy average?
Like 21 or something like that.
How far did Jimmy go?
He went to the conference finals, right?
Okay, then. Then he better than goddamn LeBron last year. Case closed.
Oh, that's as simple as that.
That's the simplest motherfucking that.
But why don't?
As simple as that.
Why? I know we know that Jimmy's not loved in the media, but I'm like, what does he got to do to get in the top 5? Can he do anything?
Look, man. Yeah, just win. And let me be honest with you. With most of these medias, when it comes to Miami and you got to remember, is when they come on Miami, because Jimmy wasn't getting this type of scrutiny and everything when he was with other teams, except for the hothead part. You know, he was getting that hothead part because he's a perfectionist and he wanted to win, and he proved that everywhere he went. You feel me? He proved that everywhere he went. But Jimmy can win right now 3 straight championships. They probably still will have him at 20 or something, or in the teens. And I'm not capping, I'm not bullshitting. I'm telling you the level of hatred that they have of Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Jimmy can right now take Miami 3 straight final championship and win all 3 straight, 3-peat. And I guarantee you they still will have Jimmy in the teens. And I'm talking about Jimmy leading, just like he's been doing ever since he came to the Miami Heat, leading his team. I guarantee you they will still have Jimmy in the teens. So I can't explain. I don't know where the hate come from, nephew. I really don't,
I don't
man.
know either, man.
I don't know where it came.
I don't know either. That's
I don't.
crazy.
Now I know where the hate came from with the Miami Heat as an organization. Ever since LeBron came there, and it's not that LeBron came there; it's the way LeBron came there. It's the way he came. You feel me? And that spectacle that Miami put on. Now I'm agree with. Now I'm gonna tell y'all. I didn't like all that glitter and shit. The way that they did that. Now I'm 100. I didn't like that. Okay, he came. We appreciate him coming. He chose Miami. Cool, get to work. But all that fanfare, that glitter, that what they did, I ain't like that. I didn't like that. But of course, I appreciate him coming. I mean, he came to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Just like anybody else, we appreciate him coming. But all that fanfare stuff, I didn't. I side-eyed that. I didn't like that. And ever since then, that's when they started. When LeBron left, that's when they started degrading Miami.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
That's when they started degrading, because you ain't hear this type of what come against Miami, man, prior to LeBron coming to Miami. You didn't hear this.
You know what Jimmy Butler needs to do? He needs to play more than 50 games in the regular season to get his respect. That's what he needs to do.
Man,
he been injured too many seasons, bro. The last 4 or 5 seasons. Man, he ain't played more than 50-something games, man. That's just the facts. Don't be mad at me, bro. Be mad at the facts.
Yeah, you have, bro. I'm telling you, don't worry. But you ain't gonna have to worry for long. Them drugs that you taking, they're gonna be legal soon.
Ooh.
Them drugs that you taking. Yeah, them drugs you taking, it's gonna be legal soon, young man. Don't worry about it. Nephew, what the fuck is wrong with this dude, man? What is wrong with him?
No. Hey, what? Come on, Big Tone. Hey,
man,
come on, bro. You out here saying that if Jimmy Butler gets a 3-peat, then he ain't gonna get his respect. Come on, bro. If Jimmy Butler gets a 3-peat, he gonna be known as the best player in the league, bro. That's just a fact, man.
He'll never be known as that, man.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna say this again. Them drugs that you taking, they will be legal soon. I heard they're putting it on the floor and they're gonna pass it. They're putting it on the floor, they're gonna pass him. But if you think they're gonna put Jimmy anywhere under in the teens, you are definitely taking drugs, young man.
Hey, I don't know what hallucinogenics you taking though. Talk about 3-peat with Miami. Come on, bro. They ain't gonna 3-peat anytime soon. You know that,
Bro, I gave you a scenario.
Okay.
But here's the
I-
deal. Okay, you can say Miami. Now, are you a team fan or you are a player fan? Because I can't talk to you player fans. There's no need.
No. I'm a fan of the Lakers. I
Okay.
began my fandom with Kobe. Man, Kobe, my favorite player. All
Okay,
time.
so you're a Laker fan, right?
Yep.
Well, then you already know Lakers ain't gonna do shit in the next 10, 20 years.
Come
So,
on, bro.
I-
We just won
I
a
can
title. Hey, didn't we just beat you in the finals? Didn't we just do that? We just
Okay.
did that not long
Okay.
ago. We just did that.
I'ma
I know,
say
I know
this
you're salty
again.
about that. I know. I
What
know
I'm-
you had big hopes.
What I'm salty for?
Oh, you
Miami,
ain't salty?
Miami wasn't even supposed to be there. What am I salty for? Remember,
okay,
Miami
so
wasn't even supposed to be there. I ain't
You
never
weren't hoping
salty.
that Miami won? Okay.
What you mean I'm not hoping that, bro? I told you. Are you all right?
I'm asking you, were you hoping that they win in the finals?
Are
that
you
year?
all right? What?
I'm guessing you were hoping
What
though, right?
fan ain't gonna hope
you,
that
you were
team?
wishing.
Nephew, what fan ain't gonna hope a team win? Come on, man. Come on, cut it out,
Okay.
man. But I ain't salty.
Okay.
That's two different things.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm gonna say it again. Thank Kobe, even in his last giving his breath. Thank Kobe, because that's why you got it. And I guarantee you, for the next 10 years, y'all won't see shit.
Well,
It
why
might
you
even
sound
be
so
longer.
confident about that? Why are you so confident about
Because
that?
I can all but guarantee. And because I'm not a prophet, I can't guarantee, but I can put it in the high numbers of 99.9%, motherfucker. Y'all ain't goddamn winning nothing. I can put it in the high percentage. I can't guarantee, but I can put it in the high percentage, goddammit. Because I ain't no prophet.
10 years is a long time, my brother. It's a very long time.
It is what it is. You ain't gonna get there, period. So whether it's a long time or what, that's for your organization to deal with.
The history of the Lakers show that we win every decade. We win at least one every decade. At least one.
You didn't win in the 90s.
Hold on.
Sure,
Hold on. Because it took you what? 11 years? It took you 11 years to win the bubble ring in the bubble. Because the last time y'all won was 2009, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it took you almost 11. It took you 11 years. So yeah.
No, it's 10 years. They won in 2010. Yeah.
Oh, it's 10. Okay, 10 years.
Yeah.
All right. So now we gonna see. Because I guarantee you it's gonna be longer than 10 years this trip around, bro. I'm all but guaranteeing. Like I said, I'll go 99.9 because there's always that 0.1% that anything can happen. And that's about all
I got a question for you then, my brother. Where you rate LeBron? Where you rate LeBron this season? Coming into this season, is he a top 10 player this season?
Yeah, I put him in top 10.
Okay.
I don't even know if I want to do that, but
He's not even
I say he ran 10. He might even. No, hold on. You're talking about this year, right? Yeah.
Yes, this season.
No, he ain't even 15. I don't even think he's in top
15. Exactly. Thank you.
God. See, how'd you go from he in the 10 to
no?
Not
Because
even
I was looking. I was looking over, but we talking about this year. We talking about this year now. No, he ain't even in top 15, bro.
Thank
He
you.
ain't in top 15.
Wow.
And we already know why ESPN did what they're doing. They're gonna put LeBron. I don't care if LeBron missed 5 years straight. They're gonna have him in the top 5.
Exactly.
Hey, so where you got Kawhi then? Where you got Kawhi? You got Kawhi above LeBron this season?
I don't got Kawhi even in there because he ain't played last year. I don't understand how y'all can.
I'm cool.
How y'all can
I'm cool
do
with
that because he didn't play.
I'm cool.
It's just like Murray. That's just like Murray. How you gonna try to put, even if you want to try to put Murray, you can't. Why? Because he didn't play. How you gonna rate a player who didn't play? And this ain't just Kawhi. I'm talking about all the players who was out. You can't rate them if they haven't played, man. That's just fair. You gotta rate the players who was there. That ain't Kawhi's fault or whatever. I'm not saying that. But unfortunately, he didn't play because of his injury. He was out all year. So how you gonna rate a man who never stepped foot on it all season and put him in the top 10, top 5, and all this bull crap? How you gonna do that?
I'd rather
And he
have
never
him off the
played a
list.
game. Come on, man. Let's be fair with this thing.
Yeah, just
You
leave him
can't
off
put
the
him
list.
in there. Yeah, just leave him off the list. And that ain't no hit to his legacy or none of that bullshit. He didn't play. I mean, he didn't play. I mean, that's just it. I mean, come on, man. So that's why I don't get into it, man. This man, the way they do things today, man, I just don't understand it, bro. I don't know what they're looking for. They try to broad brush. They put legacies in with the year that they play. I don't know how they do it, man. Y'all might have to help me out with it because I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna have to end the show tonight, man. But tomorrow we'll be back on again. Hey, we talking about Jimmy Butler on Saturday, so
okay,
you might want to pull up.
Oh yeah. Once I see you on, I just said finished my I just finished my stream. That's all. That's why I wasn't
Wait,
on early.
Mookie was on there.
No, I ran that bum ass motherfucker off. That hypocrite. That motherfucking hypocrite there. You want a hypocrite? That boy. Yeah, I ran him. You know I cooked his ass. That dumb hypocrite shit.
Yeah.
But no, man, you can't judge. You gotta do year by year, man. It don't hit nobody's legacy, man. So, but yeah, I'll be there, nephew. You know when I see you on and I ain't on, I'm gonna stop by, holler at you.
All good, man. Appreciate y'all coming through though. It's been a crazy live. Young Africa, stay off the drugs, bro.
Yeah. But don't worry, Alpha. Don't worry, nephew Alpha. It's gonna be legal very soon. I heard they put it on the floor, baby. They're voting on it now.
Hey man, I've been smoking on that. I've been smoking on that LeBron longevity pack. That shit been lasting me a long time, bro.
Okay, bro.
Longevity pack. Oh, we.
I heard you, nephew. I heard you, baby.
Y'all be good, man. Shout out to the Pull Up Podcast, man. It's all love.
All right.
Shout out to y'all, man. Love.
All right, baby.
All right.
All right, man. See y'all next time. All right, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Shout out to Just Subscribe. I Really Hoop, man. Appreciate you subscribing to the page, man. Share the page with anybody else. My man Smooth Shot was good with you, man. Salute to the panel. Plays for keep. Appreciate you, little bro. Mrs. Davis, man, always. I can't wait for you to come through one time, man. We need you to come through. Terrence Fields, man, you said hate on LeBron all you want because he's an all-time leader, so you can hate on him for that too. I want you to come into the stream next time, Terrence. I appreciate you coming through. I always love the disagreement. Jay Ferg, appreciate you coming through. Salute. And appreciate all the people that's come through, man. Again, we always like to have people in here, if you choose to come in, want to chat up, come through, man. My guy Bruce, Bubba, Young Africa, Dominique, big to my uncle Big Tone, man. Go check his page out, Big Tone Media. You guys want to, always want to have some good basketball talk come through the podcast, bro. We're going to be here to stay. We're going to keep bringing up good content. But with that being said, go ahead and go subscribe to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. You can also find us on Spotify and iHeartRadio, Twitter, right? Instagram, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Our Cash App is $BJ Matthews. That's my Cash App. You can choose to donate whatever you choose for the content. But it's until next time, we respectfully say, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull out. Peace. Out of here like swim well.